Bum, 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 bum. Wow, 45 people. A lot of people watching. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Whatever you are watching from, good evening. How's everyone doing? I think I messed up. Special edition evening stream. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Cheers to another good week. Little Stella. I'm gonna attempt a trade here on a evaluation at the open. No idea if it's gonna work or not. Well, attempt. Because why not? Okay, so orders will not be able to be placed. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if that would work. We might as well go for 5 contracts. Why not? Just an eval, just for fun. I have no idea what it's gonna do. I actually never watched the open on Sundays, so we'll see. But how's everyone doing? Hope you guys watched my last video I posted this morning. It's getting a lot of views and attention, so it's pretty cool. Technically, I should be in 2 different trades. Put one long and put one short, but I don't have time. I have 20 seconds. I don't think I have enough time to do that. Actually, I hope I'm not in one of my past evals either. Oh no, I don't know what balance is on this eval. 279. Please don't be one of the past ones. Oh, this is a blown one. Damn it, that would have worked. Maybe. I don't know. It was a blown eval, unfortunately. I should have figured that one out. Then that would have worked perfectly too. Hit that thumbs up for me, guys. We'll stream for about an hour here. Con, so you just do monthly fees. Don't do lifetime fees. Kazi, what's going on? I saw you comment on the video. Yeah, I was listening to, I was at my sister's house and I was listening to the game. And so they threw a pick. So the game's over, but they're not really choking. I mean, the Chiefs are, I think, a better team overall. And the volatility is dead. It's like, the volatility lasts for like 2 minutes on on Sundays. Do we think it's gonna recover this? Maybe. Why am I only in one contract? Can I change that? That would have been a nice win with multiple contracts. But there's certain prop firms don't even allow the open to be traded. So that is not something I even like paid attention to much. Stu Mantis. So with Apex and their 30% off rules, it's, I mean, 30% off, 30% consistency rule. It's really not that difficult to understand how it works. One day simply cannot be more than 30% of your total profit in your account. All right. So if I show you one of my funded accounts here, for example, right? So this account is at $2,926. All I got to do is multiply that by 0.30, and that will give me the biggest day that I could have, right? So if we do the math, it doesn't matter how many days I've traded, as long as I've traded 10 days. If I do 2,926 times 0.30, that gives me $877. That means as long as one day is not bigger than 877, I am good to go. I will not have an issue with the payout from this account. And if one of my days was bigger than 877, I would just have to trade a little bit more to get more payouts, I mean more profits, and then I'll be able to request the payout. Yes, you could do 20 accounts under your name. It's maximum 20 accounts per household. Does Apex allow trading the open? Yes. I don't know if they don't. There's something in the PA agreement that says you have to be careful with trading the open and taking advantage of it. Like this open is what really means the open. It's not 9:30 a.m. Apex does say something about New York Open as well, but like basically Tick doesn't allow you to trade for the first 5 minutes of the actual open, which is right now 6 p.m. So with Bull Knox, you wouldn't be able to trade till another 10 seconds, and then you could start trading. Can you help me pass a PA or EA evaluation? Adnan, you have to be real with yourself. If I helped you pass, how would you get a payout? Right? How would you get a payout? If you can't pass an eval, you're not going to be able to get a payout. So why would you even want to pay yourself or pay for the activation fee on the funded account when, you know, you still are struggling with a little bit of consistency? That looks so funny when I lowered my chair. But guys, tomorrow is the last day of the Apex sale, right? So definitely take advantage of it, because last time they said they're not gonna do 90% off for a while, then people complained, okay? And people are complaining that they're not doing it, but they did say they're not gonna do it for a while, and they did say they're not gonna do the 1-day pass or the 80% off 1-day pass deal for a while now. So be very careful. You could buy more accounts, right? You don't have to pass them in 1 day, but having them in your dashboard allows you to trade them whenever you want. You could take as long as you need to pass them, but at least you'll get them for 80% off. So you never have to pay for 71% off account. Do I spread trade at all? Not really spread. I do scalp sometimes for 4 ticks. I've done 3 ticks just for, you know, for trial before as well, which would be almost like trading the spread. So when I do trade for small ticks, even when I trade for big ticks, I do always try to get in on the bid and always get out on the ask. Forever Kazi, yeah, I would even get them today so that way you could be ready for tomorrow. Because at the open, you have the best opportunity to pass the accounts. What's going on, Tom? Is the mic cutting out? Can someone confirm? My gate might be on too high. Tom, maybe you just need better Wi-Fi. All right. Yeah, I figured. Kid Poker, what's going on, man? It's Sunday. Why are you blowing up stuff? How do you write off your evals on taxes? So when you go to your accountant is going to ask you for your 1099, and then you're going to also do the math on all the funds that you spent on your activation fees and your evaluations. And then you're going to give your accountant those numbers. So you're going to tell them that I spent this much and this much on expenses, and let your accountant determine what expenses that should go into, whether it's subscriptions, whether it's education. I don't know what the expense is going to be. It could be supplies, it could be different things. I have no idea. I'm not a and I've never done taxes for funded accounts yet. This is gonna be my first time. Last year I did took a withdrawal from TickTick, but they never it was only $1,000 and they never sent me a 1099. I will be getting a 1099 from Apex here shortly, I hope. And I'll be doing my taxes soon. You can use your fees even if you trade on a personal account? Yes. So guys, the biggest misconception that I hear is about trading on an LLC versus personal account under your own name. There's no difference when it comes to writing things off. Okay, when it comes to writing evaluation costs, your activation fees, you could do that with whether you're under a business account or under your own name. There's no difference. You're still a 1099 subcontractor, and you don't have to have an LLC to be able to write things off. That is something that is common knowledge if you just Google it. So I am obviously not a tax professional, but that is something that is a common knowledge to me as a 1099 employee for many, many years now. I've been a full-time self-employed person, a business owner, for 9 years now. And I've been getting 1099 since like 2012 from other DJ companies when I used to subcontract work, and I still do it with photo booths. Yeah, you're a 1099 contractor, so. Bobby, can I walk through opening range trade setup? I can't, because that puts me at liability of getting in trouble. Not even getting in trouble myself, but getting in trouble in the sense where like they might just stop letting us trade the open, because I could pretty much teach that strategy and make a lot of people profitable when they're not. And I wouldn't want to sabotage myself for it, because it does have a big edge. Now, it's not as good of a strategy as people make it seem. It's just very consistent. So what does that mean? That means I'm only getting 21 ticks. I'm only getting 21 ticks on that trade, guys. That's all it is. There's nothing else, just 21 ticks. And how I'm making so much money with it is because I'm using a lot of size, right? So I'm using 3 contracts per account, and I'm trading between 8 to 12 accounts for that strategy. So it's 21 ticks times 3 contracts times 10 accounts. So it's like 30 contracts. So it's like $3,000, because each contract is $100. I wouldn't make their business more profitable. I would make their business less profitable. Spotless wine. What does it mean to write things off? Like get money back? No. So how writing things off works is if you made $50,000 in withdrawals, in payouts, and you spend $20,000 on evaluations and your funded account fees, right? Because you were still learning. You were just in the beginning, let's say you lost 10 grand, and then before you even got a payout, and then you started to make payouts later on, you could write all of that off. So that means instead of paying taxes on $50,000 in payouts, you're only gonna pay taxes on $30,000 because you eliminated $20,000 of the profits by taking losses. You didn't actually make the money, so it's like a business. So if you own a restaurant, writing off the cost of the meat and the food and the staff and anything that breaks in the restaurant, that's part of the business. You only pay taxes on your actual net profit, not on overall gross profit, because no one would be in business. No one would be able to survive. I mean, that would make no sense. So Johnny Yang, I have some tactics that I use that make it more more consistent. Obviously, I've been doing it for a while. JG Trader, you have this this thing whole wrong. Then you don't understand how these prop firms work. It's not real accounts. And who receives 20%? There's like Apex doesn't receive 20%. Apex only takes 10% after you take out 25,000 out of the account, and it's not really they receive 10%. It's they pay you 10% less. So if you make 10 grand, instead of them having to pay you 10 grand, they're gonna pay you 9 grand. But they don't actually make any money. They're still losing 9 grand. I use a 1 minute time frame. I use the did you see how the volatility was here? If I would have went short, that's an easy win. If I would have went long, if this went high, it would have been an easy win. That is basically what I do every single day. But guys, don't worry about that too much, because you'll not be able to trust it, because there's going to be days where it doesn't work, or you go into a big drawdown and you're going to quit the strategy because you don't believe in it. Because it's not that easy. There's a lot of intuition involved too. So seeing it over and over again and adjusting on the fly every single day. Like there's times where I get lucky, where I just miss getting triggered on the top tick. So if I'm going long on the opening range, right, and the price just misses me by 2 ticks, sometimes that's just luck. It might look like I'm genius, but sometimes that's luck. Nice, payout secured, very nice. Kid Poker, did you end up working out of the trade? But guys, don't get so fixated on Kid Poker. One thing I will tell you is you need to start getting better at emotions. You are going to lose years of your life if you keep stressing like this. If every single day you're gonna stress in a trade, you're not gonna be able to trade long term. You're gonna just end up quitting. So you have to figure out a balance between, because every time I see you post, whether it's on my stream or Nutty stream, you are very stressed out. So just work on that. And that's a great trade. Up 500. I hope you're out of the trade. I hope you're not being greedy after being down so much. Will I be giving away accounts as a giveaway? Not tonight. Good job. Kid Poker. Now, losing is okay, but just don't get stressed out, because you know you can make money, right? So just calm down and trade well, and if trades go against you, don't get stressed out. Let it work. Let the trade work. If it doesn't come back, you have more PA accounts, you know? Guys, why you guys are really trading Sunday, like on your PA accounts? You guys are crazy. Love the passion, but you guys are crazy. How is oil trade on Sunday? I've never actually seen. Never, ever. Oh, oil is actually pretty nice. Wow. Oil has more volatility in the first 8 minutes here. How about gold? Gold's pretty slow. Is this volatile or is this just zoomed in? No, it's pretty volatile. I wish there was a specific time where the CL opens. There's no like a real opening time. I know it's like 8:30 a.m., but it doesn't have like increase in volatility, does it? Base tourist, you never won. Never seen your name before. Don't lie, because you're gonna get banned. Everyone got their accounts. From another Apex affiliate. I apologize. Base tourist. I just read that too quick. My fault. How about that? You know what? I love you guys. I'm gonna give away an account. Why not? Why not? We'll give away a 50K account. It's going to be, you have to have Venmo or PayPal. Okay? So I'm gonna actually send you money, and then you're gonna use code Alpine, and you're gonna win a 50K account. Okay? That's how you're gonna win. And you have to promise me you're not gonna spend it on cigarettes or beer. Cheers to you guys, okay? Cheers. I didn't start the giveaway yet, guys. I have to set it up. I wasn't planning on doing it, so might as well do it. Because I did, when someone said that, I was wondering how or why they were saying it, and then I realized in my thumbnail, I didn't check the thumbnail, and it says to win a free eval. So, because I didn't make a thumbnail for this because I got home from my sister's house at like 5:50, so I only had 10 minutes to get the stream going. So that's also, if you are a member, okay, so you could click the link, you could click the join next to subscribe. Wow, what a big move here. So if you click the join button, so you get, your name will be green and you'll have the Alpine logo next to your name. You get 3 times the entries for the giveaways, okay? Just so you know. I'm not saying you have to join or anything, but that's the gift back to oh, this account's that's my funded futures. But my plan this week, guys, is my plan this week is to get to over 100K in payouts in my, I don't know how many months, 7 months. Of like constant grind. Let me just hide that, make sure the main screen doesn't. Taking me forever to log in here. All right, we're good. My goal with payouts this week. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts already at payout threshold. That's 16,000. One more big trade here. That's gonna be 20,000. 22, 24, 26, 28. Possibly. That would be quite amazing. At what point does Apex make priority to go live? It takes a long time. You didn't make any money this month? It happens. I mean, I didn't make any money in October. I mean, I did make money on Ball Knocks, but it was only like 4,500. What I need to do is to go to Streamlabs and start the giveaway. And the button to join is right there. Okay, so wow, we have 170 people watching. I might just do this on the regular. I might start doing Sunday streams on the regular just for fun. Hit the thumbs up for me, guys. We'll start the giveaway when we get to 100 likes. We got 170 people watching. We could get to 100 likes. Lately, I can't even pass an evaluation. Definitely need to slow down a little bit and figure out what's wrong. Because, Nathan, you just got to be subscribed to my channel. That's the only rules. You guys will see how to enter in a little bit. We just got to get to 100 likes first. All right, we're almost there. So I'm going to start the giveaway here. Again, if you are a member, you get 3 times the entries. You have to have PayPal or Venmo. So this is not for any evaluation. This is just for the 50K evaluation, just so we're clear about that. Just one trading. Welcome to the club. $356 on 5 Apex accounts, John, on this Sunday. That's amazing. Yeah, my Apex login showing I have. Don't worry, guys. You can't hack me anyway. There's no money in my accounts. I love when people hide all the details, but like, there's no money in that account, right? So it's like, all right, enter your giveaways, guys. Enter your giveaways. So you just got to type in exclamation apex and you'll be good to go. I'm not gonna be trading much today, so don't expect many trades. Although there's pretty decent range, like 20-point range. It's just the volume is terrible. The range itself is pretty good. I'm just gonna leave some orders out for fun. Just an eval. I do plan on passing more evals tomorrow. I should be doing more contracts. Could probably pass. But thanks for tuning in, guys. It's fun. It's a fun stream on Sunday. I didn't even take a sip of the beer yet. I cheered like 3 times already. I only drink beer. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing the Sunday stream more often. I'm gonna do one next week. No, next week I have work. That's the problem. I work a lot of Sundays. Well, I'm not gonna be trading, don't you worry, Matt. Just having some fun. I'm gonna try to do it more often. In March, I'm gonna do it every single Sunday. I was not expecting this many people watching, to be honest. I was expecting like maybe 50 people. But yeah, tomorrow is the last day of the Apex sale, so I kind of just still get questions about like, oh, do you have to pass in one day type of thing, and it's just people are confused about it. But if you guys have any questions about Apex or any prop firms, I'm pretty knowledgeable in most prop firms. And welcome to the 2 new members of the channel. They do get 3 times the entries, so you guys could see that we have 82 users and 92 tickets. That means they get the benefit. So we're gonna do the giveaway in probably like 10 minutes or so. This is gonna be like an hour-long stream, guys. So I'm not gonna be on past 8 o'clock. I do have to get some stuff going on and just get some rest. I worked yesterday. I'm at day 10 payout. Question is, can I stop trading and wait for the payout day? And once I get approved for a payout, can I resume trading again for the next 10 days? Is this okay to do? Yes, it's completely fine to do, Daniel. So you could stop trading and just wait till Thursday to request your payout. Okay. You could request your payout on Wednesday at midnight and you'll get approved. I don't know if you've ever got a payout before. Approval takes between 1 day to like 6-7 days. It depends on how you've traded, how much they got to look into it, I guess. I have no idea, but I know people that get approved in 1 day, 2 days, and some people take 5-6 days. For my first few payouts, it did take about 6 days. But you'll get your payout on February 15th. But once it's approved, you'll be fine. Your 10 days starts the day you request the payout. So when you request the payout, from the next day is when the day number 1 for the next cycle of 10 days starts. It's not when it's approved. It's from the next day after you request your payout. So you could, even just trade micros those 2 days, because you could flip for 20% of the day. So you could just open and close the trade just in case your, payout approval takes a little bit longer. If your payout approval takes a little bit longer and you don't trade the account, you will not make the second payout window in February. So keep that in mind. But someone asked if I take out the maximum payout and if I just, don't care about having drawdown. Thing is, you could work, if you have $1,000 in your account, if you have a couple good days, you could make plenty of profit. How often do you actually go down $1,000 in your trades, If you actually think about it, most of the time when you go down $1,000, you're most likely losing the account anyway. So do they deny payouts frequently? I have no idea how frequently they deny payouts. It's more so if you trade that's kind of like against their rules, which is, again, very simple. 20% of days can be flipping, but not more than that. As long as that's number 1 rule, right? Sonny, you're already in. Don't keep typing that in. Oh man, Sonny, you're gonna be silenced. Sonny, you're silenced. I'm sorry. I don't know why you keep typing that in. What is considered flipping? Flipping is considered when you go like this. This would be a flip, in my opinion. All right, so you do this. That's a flip. That just costed me $30, but it's fine. That's a flip where I just got in and out. Or if you just take 2-3 ticks of profit, that is still flipping. So it's not about taking small scalps, because you could trade for 3 ticks or 4 ticks and do that 20 times in 1 day. That's not going to be considered flipping. But if you do that just 1 time, that's flipping. And then I don't want you flipping too much. The consistency rule is something that kind of works hand in hand with the flipping rule, but the consistency rule is not a hard rule. It's not just, 30% and you're going to get denied. You could be at 40% and still get a payout. However, it's all about being consistent and not flipping. Okay, so if you're trading for 20 days and 1 day is 40%, there's a chance you're going to get a payout. Now, I don't obviously know exact science behind it or exact math behind it, so I don't even bother with that. I just make sure my days are below 30%. I do like the consistency rule too, Sonny. I do like the consistency rule as well, because it makes me realize that I don't need to make a lot of profit in 1 day. I do not have a consistency rule with Top Step or my funded futures, and I trade the same way anyway. I'm still making $300 a day, so it doesn't make that much difference to me. I'm not a trader that's going to pull up big numbers like in 1 single day. So for me, it's not like a huge benefit to to have an account with no consistency rule. But I guess some people would benefit from it where they can make, a lot of people use that as an excuse too. Because if you can make $2,000 in one day, you should be able to make another $1,000 in another day, right? If you make $2,000 in one single day, your minimum profit target to be safe should be 6.6 thousand, right? So if you can make $2,000 in one day, why can't you make another 4.5 thousand in the next 9 days, right? If you are truly a good trader, that, you know, because you didn't get lucky to make $2,000, you actually made $2,000 by trading properly. Why can't you make another 4.6K in 10 days? You know, like, so a lot of people use that as an excuse to say, oh, I failed because of this rule. It's not that. You can make money with every single prop firm. As long as the prop firm actually pays out, you can make money with every single prop firm. The huge benefit though is Apex allows 20 accounts. And I made a video about this this morning, so you can watch that video. I talk about how I'm able to use wider stops, not worry about stopping out every time I'm in a losing trade. And because I have 20 funded accounts at Apex, if I lose a couple, it's not that big of a deal. I'm still able to get multiple payouts and then restart and try to get better every time. But at least I'm still making money. I'm still profitable as a trader with a prop firm. Versus if I traded one account, I would be like break even, or even on the losing side. It depends on how it goes. What do subscription costs on 20 PAs? It's $85 a month per PA. So 85 times 20 is 1,700. So $1,700 is a lot of money if you're not getting payouts, right? So you don't want to do 20 accounts if you're not getting payouts. You want to do less. And Tradeovate is more. That's why I don't even bother with Tradeovate. I always talk about rithmic, guys, just so you know. Do you know what day the sale ends? The sale ends tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow you have to get the accounts, and then tomorrow you have to pass them if you want 1 day pass. If you don't care about 1 day pass, then that's fine. You could take as long as you need, but the 80% off does end tomorrow. So I stacked up on a couple more evals. I'm going to try to pass 3 or 4 evals tomorrow. Do I use wide stops on the 21 tick trades? Yes. So someone asked me in the comments from the video, why don't I just size up on the opening trade? And that is because if it doesn't work right away, I'm able to work out of it the same way I work out of every single scalp. And if I use 5, 6 contracts, if it goes against me, I'll blow the account too fast. So yeah. What's on the giveaway? A 50K evaluation fee. So I'll send you the money that for $33. So I'll send you $33 and you could buy yourself a 50K evaluation with Apex. Can you explain the license thing if we need one to trade with multiple prop firms using Quant Tower? So Quant Tower is the platform of my choice for trading. And I actually love it, and it's been improving. And when I first started using it, there was a couple of issues. But now I see people complain about Ninja more than anything else with Rhythmic and Ninja, and I don't have the issues. But Quant Tower is a free platform to use with Rhythmic if you want to use one account. Okay, so if you just use Apex, this would be free. However, it's limited on its functions. Okay, so you don't have a lot of indicators. You don't have like the DOM, right? So if you want to trade on the DOM, you don't have that option with the free Quant Tower. If you want to use multi-bracket orders, right? So if you want to use a stop loss and multiple take profit orders, stuff like that, that's not part of free Quant Tower. So, but you could use it because you could still kind of see if you like it before you actually pay for it. But if you want to use Quant Tower to log into multiple prop firms like I do, so I log in to all my prop firms at the same time. I'm gonna log into Bullnox here. So I have Apex, Bullnox, My Funded Futures, and Top Step, and I'm logged in all at the same time. And not only do I have them all on one platform, but I could actually also copy trade between them. Okay, So my ball knocks, my funded futures and top step accounts, I never trade them individually. I just copy trade into them from my Apex accounts, okay? And it's just like side income. It's just extra income, bonus income. But I focus on my Apex accounts, and then once in a while I'll link the other accounts to trade with, and it's free extra money because you can have 25 or even 30 accounts if you continue growing. And if you want to use Quant Tower with multiple prop firms, I'll show you what you need to get. So you'll go to Quant Tower. Okay, and you will go to where is it? I think pricing on the bottom, right? And $70 a month if you want to buy the full license, which you don't need. So what you want to do is you go to buy pro features apart, okay? You could also do a trial if you would like, but you could do buy pro features apart, and you will need the advanced features option, okay? The advanced features option will give you different types of charts. It will give you the login to multiple accounts, and yeah. Now, if you want volume analysis and all that different stuff, that if you are very technical and you prefer having all those features, then you would have to get the full license from Quant Tower. Then if you use my code, Alpine, so they gave me a little bit of a deal, not much, but if you do the advanced features, right, and you go to buy, you could do 6 months. Lifetime I wouldn't do, but you could do and then type in my code. I don't know what. So you save 10%, and I didn't even know that, and you'll get 3 months free. I don't think that will give you the volume profile. I pay monthly. Well, I pay for 6 months at a time. If you pay for 6 months at a time, it gives you a bit of a discount as well. So it's not $25, it's like 20 bucks a month. So it would be like $18 a month with my discount. Plus you'll get, I believe you'll get 2 months free. Does Apex only allow debit and credit cards? Yes. But Chase, PayPal has a debit card. You could get a debit card from PayPal. I'm so used to NinjaTrader 8 and having all my indicators in it. The thing is, all these prop firms have a deal with Ninja, right? So Ninja is getting a cut. They have to pay for a license, and it's all part of it. That's why you get a full license, because Ninja is actually very expensive. And full Ninja account is very expensive if you want to trade your own brokerage with Ninja. And yeah. Yeah, Matt, why not? We're having fun. Why don't I do lifetime? It's only $55 more, because when you do $55 more and you do that 10 times, that's $550 more. And then if you blow all the accounts, then it's $550 times however many accounts you blow, and it adds up quickly. If you're talking about, yeah, you're talking about Apex. Trust me, it adds up quickly. So you say it's only $55 more, right? So it's $85 for an account for a month. So if it's only $55 more, then basically you could get 2 accounts for the same price. And trust me, once you're getting payouts, different story. Once you're getting payouts like I am, I'm mixing up the lifetime and monthly now, right? Because it doesn't really matter as much because I'm making good payouts, but I still do both. I'll do lifetime, then I lose a couple of accounts, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to do monthly now because I still can't keep the accounts long enough to make sense for lifetime. Now, if you are someone that is super consistent, then yeah, lifetime is the way to go. But if you are consistent, then this is not a question for you anymore because you've already been consistent and you're not activating accounts, right? Because you don't have to trade evals. Yeah, Ninja offered me a deal as well. I think they reached out to me a while ago. How do you make the account summary table on the chart? That is a plugin to Quant Tower that's in my Discord. So if you go to my Discord, you can find it in the account settings. It's a plugin for Quant Tower, so it's not part of Quant Tower. I'm pretty sure the giveaway ended, right? Yeah, let me resume it. Sorry guys, I totally forgot about the giveaway. How do you make the account summary on the table? I already answer that. Alpine 25 or 50K to pass on one day. What do you think? Buying 2 to 5 tonight. Futures trader. Both are easier to pass than you think. 25K is easier in a sense, but 50K, it's 10 contracts, it's only 61 ticks. You could pass that in 1 minute at the open if you get it right. Getting it right is the more difficult part, but 61 ticks, that's only 15 points. I passed 50Ks. I feel like getting payouts of 50Ks is better. Wow. Again, guys, I was not expecting that many people watching on a Sunday. So I'm going to start doing Sunday streams when I can. Thing is that next week I'm working Sunday. Then the following Sunday is Super Bowl. So probably won't be streaming till the 17th of February on Sunday. But after that, we should be able to do weekly Sunday streams all the way through March. Yep, I'll not be trading Sundays though. I don't trade my funded accounts on Sundays. I just don't find enough volatility. Even though today was pretty nice. We got Niners or Lions. I want the Lions to win, but I think Niners are gonna win. What's the score? Is there any score yet in the game? Oh, Lions are winning already. Nice. Maybe Lions will win, huh? I definitely want to watch the second half, so I'll be calling the stream. 10 minutes to Asia Open. Okay, so let's see what happens here. I was always trying to figure out a way to find a volatility spike in the Globex session, but I could never find something that would work for me. Guys, let's check out the news. Let's check out the news so we could be prepared for this week. Okay, so what I use is economic calendar from Trading Economics. And then we could find all the news we need for the week, okay? This is how I check every day because I love the 8:30 news. The 8:30 a.m. news always work really well. Tomorrow doesn't seem like we have much. So tomorrow there's no news that we should be worried about. Tuesday, I wonder how the 1:30 a.m. stuff works, but Tuesday, nothing really in the morning. Job openings, jolts. I don't know how that one affects the market too much. but definitely would want to be flat for that. Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday morning, 8:30 should be something maybe. Nothing's red, but yeah, nothing's red. So maybe not. Maybe Wednesday only the oil. So I did trade oil this past week and the previous week. So I did have a nice trade on that. So I did trade the news, but I do trade it the same way with scalping as I trade my regular strategy, and that is allowed with Apex. You could trade news with Apex as long as you stick to your strategy. You cannot trade news differently than your regular day-to-day strategy. Thursday. All right, so PMI at 10 o'clock. Initial jobless claims, I think that has a little bit of volatility. Oh, non-farm payrolls. Yep. So Friday, we're going to have some news. Okay, it's only Friday, really. Kind of boring. So Wednesday is the oil. Maybe manufacturing PMI. That's 10 a.m. I don't like trading 10 a.m. news. I prefer 8:30 news. So definitely Friday. Earnings are good as well, but it's hard to time earnings for me. And that's well, we had Netflix and Tesla earnings weren't that great for me. Well, I'll see if it's Apple and Amazon, then it's good. So that's a good point. Forex Factory shows 8:15 to 8:30 red on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I did say Wednesday should be red right there. Yeah. No. No. I was talking about Tuesday, right? Yeah, Jolt jobs openings. That's actually at 10 a.m. I don't know. Every calendar is gonna have a little bit different. So the best way to trade news like that is to kind of record the screen, see how it works, and then the following time you could kind of understand what to expect from the news. Because every news is gonna have different volatility, and I don't think the market's going back up. So we'll see what happens here in 4 minutes, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. Tom, yeah. I am averaging the trades all the time until I am in profit in NQ micros. I mean, I don't see why that would not work. I don't average down, so I can't say for sure, but I know a lot of people that do. And have you gotten payouts before? Like, are you consistent enough to do that? Do you use limit or market orders? Stop limit, stop market orders. So when I go long, I actually use stop. So when I go long, my long is like this. So I use a buy stop. So when I go long, this is a long. So if it pushes through here, it will fill me, and then I'll get 21 ticks and get out. Hit the thumbs up for me, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in to Sunday. Don't forget, Apex sale ends tomorrow. Got to take advantage of it. So my biggest issue is like I'm not trying to overwhelm Quant Tower too much by trading so many accounts at the open. But I need a good day tomorrow to secure more payouts. So I think I'm gonna do 3 evaluations. Because I'm at 17 funded accounts right now. Or 18, I don't even know. I gotta activate some funded accounts as well. But since I do monthly, I'm gonna do monthly on these. I wanna wait as long as possible. I think it's against the rules to average down. Nah, Apex is very lenient with rules. How they're gonna check if you average down? How are they actually going to check? For me, just be consistent. Just be consistent and stay within the 30% rule and you'll be good. I think if Apex did 90% off and 1 day passing, it would bring them insane sales, but that will also bring them insane payouts as well. F trades. That would give them huge payouts. So I don't know if they would benefit from it as much as you think. I don't know though. I have no idea. All right, guys. 45 seconds till Asia open. Let's see if there's some kind of volatility here. Let's see if we can get any sort of... $20 seconds here. And then we'll see how this opens, and then we'll do a giveaway. I have no idea. Never paid attention to the Asia Open before. Well, I wasn't volatile at all. Like, you see the volatility increase, but it's not like there's much to it. I think I'm going to take a loss on this. There's just not enough volatility. Don't like that, so I'm going to take it out. I was expecting a bigger push. How should we do the giveaway, guys? Oh my god. Serious? Ah, yes, you could do a OCO order. All you got to do is either click here, and then you could link it, and now you could see that they're linked. See this little linkage? Or what you could do... See, I canceled one, both got canceled. And I just look like an idiot right now by using a stop. See, guys? See what I'm saying? I just made a video on this. How stops actually hurt us more sometimes than they do good. Not only did I lose on this trade, but I also missed a winner. And that's what happens quite a lot. But the other option to do is just go to the orders window here. And you select the 2 accounts. And then you right click. and link, and then you can link them. And now when you cancel one, the others will cancel. I didn't have a stop in this trade. I just manually stopped out. I usually manually stopped out on my trades. I don't have a specific stop. It's 7 o'clock. That's funny though. I would have hit my target. That was a good example of live on stream, how stops are not my friends. How should we do a giveaway, guys? Should we do the 10? We'll pick 10 people, and then the first two land on 3. No. So I found a new color wheel with actual names. Let me show you guys. So see, we'll put you in the wheel, right? And then we'll spin the wheel. And then whoever it lands on the first time, 3 times, will win. Let's do that. Okay. So enter, guys. Enter if you want to be part of this. OPV OG. I would not be able to keep up with whose number is whose, and backtracking that is just a nightmare. I have a system for picking. That's why you type in exclamation Apex and the system picks. Streamlabs will pick the first 10 people. So this system will pick. Oh, all right, guys. Enter, and we're gonna. What are some of your goals for this week, guys? That was something I wanted to ask you. What's your goals? Like, what's your vision? Do you guys plan on getting a payout next week? Do you plan on just making progress in your funded accounts? Are you just trying to get funded? You know, are you trying to pass any evaluations tomorrow or this week? Sup, man, are you gonna get some 150Ks tomorrow? No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for 90% off sale. I can't pass a 150K account in one day anyway. I don't think. Maybe I could if I really went crazy. Brian, you're trying to pass 100K accounts. What made you choose the 100K accounts? Every time someone uses a 100K account, I ask them why they chose that account, because it's one of my most confusing accounts that there is. I have 4 PA accounts about to reach target. Awesome. Congrats. My goal is to pass a couple more evals. Only a few hundred away. Very nice, Sean. If you get it tomorrow, you'll get them activated for Tuesday. Guys, if you want to get... why is the 100K account confusing? I'm going to talk about that in a second. But if you guys want to get a payout on the 20th of February, you would have to get funded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the 6th of February. So if you get funded by the 6th, you could actually get a payout on the 20th. Just so you know. 100K has a $6,000 target and $3,000 drawdown. Why would you want to make extra $3,000 when you only have extra $500 in drawdown? That's what I'm confused about. extra $500 in drawdown doesn't make that much difference, and making double the profit, so 6,000, does make a big difference. 150K accounts, for example, you get $4,500 or I think it's $5,000 in drawdown. Now that makes sense because that's double the drawdown of a 50K account. Yes, you have to make 3 times the target, the profit, but when you actually get funded, right? Because that's the point. When you actually get funded, the $5,000 in drawdown makes a big difference. It gives you a lot more freedom. You could use bigger size. And I really should be trading a 150K account because 150K accounts are the best accounts. They're just harder to pass. But as far as being funded accounts, they're better than 50Ks in my opinion. It has more contracts. Yeah, but I have a hard time believing that LifeMic Trader used only 2 to 3 contracts, but that's my belief. Do you always stream on Sunday? No, this is my first time streaming on Sunday. Past 150K this week, so I could start building it up. Reach payout later in February, and also secure payout on the last 50K I have ready for payout February 1st. Very nice. That's my goal as well. Get more payouts secured for February 1st. Does it take long to pass a 50K account in one day using 6 ticks? Yes, it would take a long time if you use one contract, but if you use more contracts, then you could do it. But it's a lot of trades. You would need a lot of trades. Because it's 61 ticks to pass with 10 contracts. All right, guys, you guys ready for the giveaway? People are still entering. People are still tuning into the stream. It's crazy. We're going to cross 300 viewers. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Cross 10,000 this week and almost at 10.3K now. So almost 300 new subscribers from Tuesday, which is incredible. You guys are awesome. I really can't wait for tomorrow. I really can't wait for tomorrow. This week is huge, guys. This week is so big for me. Last time I had a big payout. So this payout I'm getting, I should be getting it tomorrow, right? So the payout for $8,000 I requested on January 20th. That payout was smaller, but the other big payout, the early January one, the $24,000 payout, I had to make some serious trades on the last day on the 20th of January to get that payout. So this week is another week where I got to make some good trades. I think 3 days of trading well, maybe even 2 days of trading well, but 3 days of trading well would really secure it. Would be $28,000 in payouts from Apex alone. And then I have $1,500 already secured from Ballnock. So that will make it for a $30,000 payout starting February, which is mind-blowing because I didn't think I was going to be able to continue this kind of payout scale after January. I thought January was just a lucky month in a sense. I also had a decent payout in December that I kind of not took out. So I had $12,000 in December ready to take out and I didn't. Right? So I didn't take it out second half of December because if I would have taken out extra 12,000 in December, I would have to pay taxes on that now versus I just took it out in January. So now I have to pay that tax next year. So it's easier to just, you know, spend money and get some write-offs and you have more time to actually think about the taxes. So I deferred it to January. So I was like, all right, this is a bigger month because I didn't take the big payout in December. So I was like, it's going to take me a while to get to this another payout like that. I figured $10,000 to $20,000 is the max I could get on a consistent basis. And again, my goal is to get to $150,000 in a year. if I get this payout this week for 30,000, I'll be already at 65,000 in a month and a half. It's honestly, guys, mind-blowing, and it took me a long time to get here. It's not overnight success. It's been crazy hell and back. I mean, I went through so much struggle in the first, few years of trading, and I always felt like I had it, and then I would just get huge setbacks, and then try a new strategy, and this wouldn't work. It would work for a little bit. This wouldn't work long term, and I could never get big wins. That was my biggest struggle. I could never get big wins, and I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere, even though if I was making money every day, making $200 a day, you make $4 grand in the month. That's not bad, but then you take a $2,000 loss in one day, and that wipes out half the month, and then trying to make it back, and it was definitely difficult. And that's how I used to trade all the time for many years. And now these prop firms are changing the game for me. I would not consider myself a great trader yet, or a good trader, but I definitely see how we could make money with these prop firms by having multiple accounts. And I was one of those people that were kind of like, what's the point of having so many accounts? You could just have one. I was one of those people a year ago. Apex has a 7-day minimum, but if you get it 3 days, you could just start open and close micro contracts. Yes. You could just open and close a micro contract for $2, and now it's still qualified for the extra days. But right now it's 1 day. So tomorrow is the last day of a 1-day pass. So tomorrow, if you go long at the open or short at the open with one account and you pass it, you will get a funded account for Tuesday. Tom, thank you for the kind words. It's so wild to know someone who's honest and transparent getting these payouts. Yeah, I'm not like any different than anyone else, right? I'm not special. I'm not a mentor. I don't teach trading. I'm no different. I've been through hell and back, and I just want to inspire a lot of people because I've been inspired by many other people as well. So it's kind of just giving back. And I've been self-employed for quite a while now, and I've obviously been able to sustain losing in trading for quite some time. And some of the losses were brutal. I mean, I did lose. I could show you guys my biggest trading loss I ever took, because I found that screenshot the other day. Now, where would that screenshot be? Hold on, guys. I will try to find it. Where could it be? What part of? I have so many folders. Screenshots. I think it's in screenshots. No, I can't find it. Damn, I don't remember where I put it. I found it by mistake. Like one of my old folders. Obviously, I've been getting more PCs. It was exactly in 2019, so exactly 4 years ago. I almost quit trading then. I lost $10,000. And I was making like $3,000-$4,000 a month, and I lost 10,000 in one trade. It's crazy how you're able to be consistently or it's crazy how you're able to consistently trade on a smaller time frame just with candlesticks. Are you using footprints, DOM, TPOS, volume profile? Let's see on another screen. No, I'm not. All the price action that I learned is from small caps. Small caps are the volatile penny stocks between $1 to $10. Okay, so those are the volatile stocks that I used to trade. So that is where I learned candlesticks. When you trade stocks, you're not trading volume profile. You're not trading any of those indicators. Those indicators, I only learned about them in futures. I've never heard about them in stocks. In stocks, you use volume, you use obviously price action, you use EMAs, VWAP, tape, and level 2. There's no, and some people use Fibonacci and all that, you know, that, but that Fibonacci and all that stuff is just part of, it's price action. It's volume, time, and price. That's what indicators are built on. It's volume, price, and time. Those are the 3 things that count towards an indicator. Did you hear about the new prop firm, My Funded Futures? Yes, I am actually funded with them. I have $1,300 in that account. I lost 40K in one day, 20 minutes. I was in the profit for 3 months, 4 years ago. Really, real account, terrible day, terrible feeling. Yes, STR. I have friends that been through there as well. I have a really close friend that has had some crazy big losses. You know, my 10K loss is nothing in comparison. So there's always people that lose way more. But for me, my 10K loss has been the biggest actual live account loss I ever took. I did post a video, I think in October of this year, or maybe September, where it felt like the biggest loss I've taken. Unfunded accounts, which was almost like 10 grand of actual profits in my funded accounts, where it's like I was ready to take out 10 grand and I lost it. So that felt like the biggest loss I took. I was watching that. I was watching CL the day it went negative. I don't know if you guys been around, but CL went negative during COVID. You know how many people must have bought it at like $1, thinking that it can't go lower than $1? When is the giveaway? When people stop entering. Soon. It's gonna be soon. I didn't know what futures were back then when that was happening. I didn't understand. I was listening to news, so I had a Benzinga news for stocks and obviously overall market, and he was saying it and I had no idea what that meant. I didn't know like what to look for. And it was just crazy. I was just like, I don't know what futures are, but this is crazy. How can it go negative? When did things start to click for you? I mean, I was always able to make money in trading from almost the beginning. It just, I wasn't able to keep it. Right? So I wasn't able to keep it. And so I don't know what the aha moment was. Because I'm still like in shock. This is all new to me, guys. Like I was always able to make money for the last few years, but not a lot of money. I made more money this month than I made like all year in 2022 with trading, that is. $2023 was a little bit better, but 2022 I made more already this month than I made in 2022. Apex is the cheapest prop firm because of the initial discount. Is there a close second? Well, there's cheaper, like Take Profit Trader. You could get a 50K account for $102, but that's what you pay upfront. So whether you pass or not, what else is cheaper? I think like Bullnox is not cheaper because Bullnox activation fees are more expensive. TickTick is running a promo right now, but the activations are $150. What do I think about my funded futures? I have not gotten a payout from them yet. They put you live pretty quickly, and I am trading with them, but I'm not 100% transparent with their rules yet. I have not read the rule book like I should have because I was in a rush to sign it before the market opened, and I just kind of read it, but I didn't really fully read it. But it's pretty funny how I took see, like Blue Sky is dope because they give you a real account. There really is no difference between a real account and a sim account. It's actually harder to trade in a real account. You have more slippage. You actually trade capital gains instead of just 1099. So, yeah, I mean, it's good and it's really not that much different. But it's only one account. So when you trade one account, guys, if you take a loss on one account, you have to make that loss back before you start making money, right? So when you have one account and you take a $2,000 loss, what do you have to do? You have to make that $2,000 back before you start making money. Versus with Apex, if I have 20 accounts, I take a $2,500 loss on one account. I just move on to the next account. I start from zero. I don't start from negative 2,500 the next day. All right, let's do a giveaway. There's some people watching overseas and it's late. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Because the giveaway alone is going to take a while too. The giveaway is going to take like 10 minutes. Not 10, maybe solid 5 minutes at least. All right, so I'm going to pick 10 people. Actually, we're going to do 12 people. We're going to do lucky 12. And then we're going to do the circle. And then we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So let's pick. Set this up properly. I need to make a screen just for this since we do on a regular basis. All right, guys. I am closing the giveaways. Thanks for entering. Entries are closed. I don't know why it froze. Okay. All right, so we have 251 entries and 261 tickets. So there's a few people that have 3 times the tickets because they're members of the channel. So they get bonus perks. I'm going to pick 12 people here, and then out of the 12 people, we'll pick one winner. All right, so we got Foley Garris. Sorry if I butcher your name. Diary of a Futures Day Trader. I like that name. Justice. J. Forever Student of Life. Some long names. Tim. Curtis. Raphael. The UK futures trader. Number 10, ADR trading charts. Okay, so I have to remove 2 people because I can't pick more. So to be able to pick more, I got to remove 2, which is fine. Don't worry, you're not actually removed. You're still in. And last person will be, good luck to you guys, Skip Scotch. All right. So now take all those names, I copy them, I paste them. And now we're going to go into the Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to spin it. And the first time it lands on a person 3 times, they will be the winners. Okay. Ready? It's going to take a while. So enjoy a cold beverage. All right. Curtis gets 1 point. You have to get 3 points. Curtis twice. Oh my goodness. This night might not take that long. ADR gets a point. Skip Scotch gets a point. And oh my god, I was so close. Ooh, ADR with 2 points. We got 2 people. Forever Student. Ooh, Kilo Man with 2 wins. Okay. Getting close, guys. Justice with 1 point. Oh, Skip Scotch. So close, Kilo Man. And we got a winner. Who is it? Oh my god. Wow. Wow, that was Skip Scotch. I am so sorry, but that was the worst loss ever. Oh man. Worse than losing by a tick. Is Mr. Kilo Man in the building? Nope, it's not a draw. I don't pick. But he's got to be in here. Let's see if Kilo Man is present. I can't do it all over again. I could probably do a couple more entries, but can't do it all over again. It's going to take forever. He might not be in here. We started the giveaway quite a long time ago, so that's why I like doing the giveaway over a longer period of time, because if we do it over a longer period of time, people might not be in the stream when we do it. I'll let you guys enter a little bit more in case. We're gonna give him another 30 seconds. If he doesn't respond in 30 seconds, he will be basically put back to 0. He'll still be in it in case he shows up, but guys, you don't have to re-enter. If you are already in, all right. We're gonna pick a new winner, guys. We're gonna pick a new winner. Oh, he's here. Never mind. He is here, guys. Sorry. I'm not gonna be he might be watching on delay a little bit. But he is here. So thanks for tuning in. I wish I could keep getting them away, but Kilo Man, if you could just send me an email with your PayPal or Venmo and the proof that it's your YouTube account by sending your screenshot, that would be awesome. And thanks, guys, for tuning in and for watching this Sunday stream. Daniel, because I am focused on trading. You see how there's so much stuff going on when you stream, right? I'm talking nonstop. I'm not focused on the charts all the time. From 9:30 to 10 a.m. it's my time to make money, and I just go all in. I am focused and I am pressing buttons, and I'm not getting judged, and I just don't care, and it's much easier to do it. Honestly, trading is affected when you stream and there's 300-400 people watching you. But at the same time, there's also another reason why I do that. I wake up at 9:20 a.m. So by the time I wake up, I'm like half asleep when the market opens. So I'll trade from 9:30 to around 9:45, and then I take 15 minutes to get ready for streaming. If I could just wake up at 9 a.m., get everything ready before streaming, I could stream at 9:30, not stream the opening trade, and the first few minutes I could just trade us off a different chart. But again, I'm going to try to start going earlier on the stream, like 9:45. But I also want to let you guys focus on your own trading as well. Because I know when I used to trade, and I used to watch someone that trades as well, sometimes you will get affected. If I have a long bias at the open and you have a short bias, the last thing I want you to do is to change your bias. And then what if we lose, right? What if my bias is wrong? I have no idea what the market's going to do. I have no crystal ball. So it's like, and I've done that. I've been to so many chat rooms, and you know, the mentor says, all right, I'm long bias, I'm short bias, or I think this is going to happen. And they adjust on the fly, because, and they can't type it, you know, fast enough or tell you fast enough what they're actually thinking, because I could adjust on the fly, and I do adjust on the fly at 9:30 a.m. Like, I could have a different entry for my opening range trade at 9:20, 9:40 a.m. And then when I actually get entered into the trade at 9:30, 9:31 a.m., it could be a different entry because I will adjust it based on the last couple seconds of before the open. What is a good contract size for a 100K PA account? It depends how you trade. There's no right or wrong answer to it. You could use 5 contracts. If you could scalp 5 ticks on 5 contracts and do that for 10 days in a row without losing, then that's the answer, right? But it all depends how you trade. So don't let anyone else dictate. Ooh, look at this spike, guys. Is it easier to get bigger payouts once you get a few small payouts? Not really. Big payouts as in multiple accounts, yes. Definitely is easier. But big payouts as in, you know, keep the accounts longer, grow them to a bigger threshold. Because for me, I still struggle with having more cushion, right? I would love to get these accounts to 55,000 before I take the money out. But for some reason I struggle with it, and I have to just take the money when I have it, right? I will be able to recover these accounts. Like this account's gonna have, you know, $1,400 in the account. So that's plenty of drawdown. And I'll be able to make $1,000 with this account or $2,000 with this account. And I'll be back to another withdrawal. So I just got to make $200 a day for the next 10 days after I take the money out of this account. And I'll be back to withdrawal. So it's doable, but I would love to have more cushion on these accounts. But that is something I got to work on in this next couple of months. I'm going to try to get better. I would say 75% of these accounts already got a payout from them. So this is going to be the second payout with these accounts. So I'm happy with that. But CL dump. Let's see. But let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm going to be signing off here soon. CL is dumping a little, yeah. Never seen your channel before, but I'm glad I found you. Thanks. Subscribe, and I do go live every day. The only problem is I am going to the Bahamas next week. Not this week, but the next week. So I hope that I have really good Wi-Fi in my room, because I'm going for work. I'm not going for just pleasure. I extended the trip. So the wedding I'm doing, I'm a wedding DJ, if you don't know. And I'm doing a wedding on Thursday, but I'm flying out there on Tuesday. So I hope to... Monday I'll stream regular. Tuesday I'm not going to stream. I'm going to be at the airport trading the open. I booked my flight based on the open. That's how crazy I am. And I decided that if I win on Tuesday, if the trade at the airport wins, so I'll do my main strategy. That's it. Just one scalp at the open. If it wins, I'll try to upgrade to first class. It's like $400. It's not that big of a deal. The flight to Bahamas is actually super cheap from where I am. Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of awkward streaming next week, but maybe Wednesday and Thursday I'll live stream. Even like if I just stream on my phone, right? So I'll stream just the camera off my phone and just do a Q&A and then point the camera towards my laptop or whatever. What program do I use to stream? OBS. There's two softwares that you could use to stream. It's OBS and Streamlabs. Those are the two main popular ones. I just got used to OBS more, and then Streamlabs is heavier on the computer. So I do have a really powerful computer, but it crashed on me a couple of times, and when I was using Streamlabs, and I just haven't. Like Streamlabs has a little bit more options. Like it could show you who. Oh no, the game's gonna be over before I even turn it on. I was hoping for a good game. I was gonna watch the second half. Wow, 21-7, 23-7. They got a safety. Oh, the raffle is over. Why is it still going? Kilo Man, I got your email. Thanks. Why is the main article that I get about the Chiefs game about Taylor Swift kissing Travis on field? Oh, what's going on? Trevor, I'm gonna be calling the stream here. Neil, I don't stream on Sundays. This is my first time. I do not use any moving averages religiously. I do use the 20 and the 200. It's a pop culture world. Yeah, but this is Fox Sports app. It's not even like, it's. I didn't even get a notification that the Chiefs won. I got a notification about the kiss. How do you go flat if your computer crashes? I'm not in trades all the time. I've actually not had a computer crash on me in the trade. So it's fine. I'm not that concerned. But again, guys, the stream is going to be ending here soon. And I want to relax and get ready for tomorrow. I am so excited for this week. It's going to be a huge week again, right before vacation, which is even better. And I'm already in talks to some dealerships because I want to pre-order my car. So my goal this summer was to get a 911, and 911 was going to be pre-owned. And now I'm thinking about buying a new one because I was finally able to get a allocation for MSRP. 911 and Porsches have been selling over MSRP for the longest time. So you pay the sticker price plus like extra $7,000 to $10,000 for the car. So finally was able to get an MSRP, and I gotta decide if I want to order one. If I order one, I might get it in 6 months, I might get it in a year, I might get it in 16 months. So there's no guarantee. That's the only thing that sucks. When does gold contract roll over? I don't know. Fishing clips. I actually do not trade gold at all, so I'm not aware. I know oil like does it every month or something. I'm only aware of NQ and ES for the most part. TomTom, I blew a PA account. However, I have other past accounts. By accidentally click back on the same link, pay to activate the same account I blew. Tom, you should still be able to sign the other accounts, and how it actually works is it will go towards the next account that you pass. So you should be fine, Tom. You shouldn't have to do anything. Did you sign the other fees or the other accounts, I should say, the agreements? Because I actually click on the same link and I just pay the same link and then it just goes to the next account. How their system is pretty smart actually. Because I used to be nervous about that too. Activating like 10 accounts at once, it was annoying. But now I realize I could just click the same link, pay 10 times, and it's going to activate 10 accounts. Are you taking profit after 2 to 5 points? Less than that. Between 1.5 points to 5 points is my max. That's the biggest trade I take usually. 21 ticks. And it's very very consistent for me. So this is what my week looked like last week. These are Tuesday through Friday scalping very small with bigger size, because on Monday I had a losing day. I had a really good start to the day and I ended up losing because I used to take stops like an idiot, and then I got frustrated and I also had a bad day. I was getting stuck in trades. I was getting missed by a couple ticks. It just wasn't a good Monday, so I made some adjustments, and this was my week after that, which was a really, really clean week. I mean, seeing all this green is actually amazing. And you see how like I'm not putting up big numbers anywhere. Like this was like a big day here, 909. But besides that, all these accounts are small, and that's how I'm able to get big payouts, by having small profits per account, splitting them up, not copy trading too many accounts, and just going through the accounts. And if I make a mistake, if I take few losses, I don't set myself back too far with multiple accounts, because the other accounts will kind of keep continuing to grow, and then I might not get all 20 accounts to pay out, but I'll get 10 out of the 20 accounts to pay out. But fishing, no, Tom, but did you actually sign the past account? Like, did you sign the PA agreement? And tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on passing more evaluations, because tomorrow's the last day to get funded in one day. So I'll be going in quite heavy at the open with evaluations. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 evaluations. I'm probably going to purchase a couple more, because my win ratio on evaluation is about 50%. Late night stream, yeah, 6 p.m. open. I did it. It was awesome, Matt. It was like almost 400 people watching, which is crazy. Or 300 maybe. I think it was 300, but it was still a lot more than I expected. We did a giveaway, and then a lot of people watching from Europe, which is pretty crazy. They're like, can we do the giveaway? I'm trying to go to sleep. Possibly. Might have a contract with TopStep. He must have a big following too, though. Subscribers are not really what matters. It's how devoted his subscribers are to him and his code, and TopStep gives contracts. TopStep gives you money on top of the affiliates. YouTube is not a bad side hustle, but it does take a long time to grow it. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I'm not even at $1,000 yet. I hope to be at 1,000 in February. With the way things are going right now, how the channel is blowing up a little bit now, getting traction. Like this video from this morning, I mean, it's my best viewed video in the first whatever hours. See, I have 3,000 views on the video in one day. Like, I don't think that's ever happened. See, you could see my stats here. It's actually pretty awesome. So my previous video in the first 13 hours had 1.7K views. That is my best second video, and this video has 3,000. It's quite amazing, actually. So I think I get between $10 to $20 per 1,000 views. That's how I fund the giveaways, actually. Do I hedge on my eval accounts? Yes. If I just want to pass quickly, then yes. Apex does not care what you do. No prop firm cares what you do. I've hedged on Top Step. They don't care what you do on evals. Can't do it on funded accounts. And you're not going to gain anything from doing it on evals if you can't get payouts. Because if you can't get payouts, then what's the point of passing evals fast when you got to use evals as your practice anyway? I didn't sign up for a tick bundle yet. I think it's running till end of the month, so I'm probably going to do it like Tuesday. Yeah, Mark, I don't really know for Sundays at all. Rodney G, I would love to hear more about that because I don't know a single person having issues with getting payouts. And I have like 1,000 people in my Discord. Not that all of them are getting payouts, but there's no issues with payouts in Apex. That's the thing. I don't know who's saying that because there is no issues. If you're having issues with the payout, that means you just broke the rules, right? You didn't stick to the consistency rule, and you have to get under 30%, or you were flipping accounts, or you were gambling on news. I don't know what else it could be, but if you're profitable and you're sticking to the rules, they're gonna pay you out. People might not be used, if they're coming from Top Step, they might not be used to how Apex pays out, right? Like I'm getting my payout probably tomorrow or on Tuesday or on Wednesday, the 31st. I don't know. But I requested it on the 20th. Will they deny you for dollar cost averaging? No, they will not. Are you pro trader? No. Mark, yes, I'll be going live on Sundays whenever I can. Next week I have work. The following week is Super Bowl, but then after that I'll be live basically every Sunday all the way through end of March. Yeah, Apex paid out almost $100 million in payouts. Yeah. Rodney, I don't hate on any prop firm that actually is proven not to pay out. So the only two prop firms that I know are scam is one is EarnMax. EarnMax is gone, but they deleted it. And two, you have to be careful with Elite Trader Funding. Elite Trader Funding is known not to pay out big payouts. They might pay out little payouts, but they will not pay you out big payouts. Do I know what my percentage of my Discord gets paid out? No, not at all. My Discord is not about teaching or anything like that. My Discord was created for something different, actually. My Discord was created for something else, and I just kept it. I'm not gonna get into what it was created for. It was trading related, but not you know, scalping or even prop firm related. I was trading a live account when I started Discord. Yep, Daniel, I'm waiting for my payout too. I really, when it comes, it comes. I'm not worried about it, and I'm hoping to take out another $20,000 to $30,000 next week, which will put me over 100K in payouts since May of last year. So it's gonna be 100K in less than 1 year, and I've been struggling. The first from May to November, I was struggling almost every month, where I made some big mistakes that costed me some big payouts. So if I made that much money and we're still struggling, then imagine how much we could make when we actually are consistent. So I just can't wait to see what this year has to bring. We all deserve it. We just gotta be realistic with ourselves. And because I get 30K, don't feel like you have to get 30K. Trust me, guys. I was getting 4K a month and I was getting so happy because I was like, my trading journey is free, right? That's what it was about for me. It was making this journey free. I was tired, and obviously that was already kind of over for me because I was already profitable with stocks, not on the big case or not on the big scale, but I was able to make some money with trading stocks. But the first like 3-4 years of trading, I was funding accounts all the time with my actual business. So my actual DJ business was funding my trading. And when I started this prop firm journey, my first goal was to be profitable with prop firms so my trading would become free. And how does it become free? You take payouts. When you have payouts, you take them. Don't be that person that has 4K, 6K in payouts and doesn't take it because they want to grow a cushion because so-and-so said to do that. You're going to regret it so much when you lose that account. You might be in the 0.0001% of people that don't lose the account, but that's, again, being the Tom Brady of all quarterbacks. It's very rare that you could do that. So be more realistic than optimistic and take the payouts when you can. And that's going to set you up for free trading. Basically, you have no more risk, because if you take out $4,000 early on in your journey, that $4,000 is going to last you a very long time. And then most likely you're going to get another payout before you run out of that 4,000. And then you're going to get another payout, and so on. And then if you are still struggling, then you want to minimize the debt, right? You want to minimize the debt and you want to start paying yourself as soon as possible. 50K, do you need to reach 52,600 to get a 2K payout? Yes. Can I use micro on PA account till payout days if I made over $2,600 on 50K account? As long as you've traded for 8 days, then yes. As long as you traded for over 8 days and at least 1 day is not bigger than $780. Because $2,600, 30% of 2,600 is $780. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Fun 2-hour Sunday stream. Fastest 2 hours ever. I mean, I just love talking trading, and I could talk trading all night. I could do a 24-hour stream, honestly. I could go live all the way till the morning, and if I had nothing else to do, I would do it. Is there a concern that prop firm might change the rules specifically to stop your method? My method is not really unique. So my method is what they basically allow you to do. So my method is still not any easier, right? My method is not any easier than You still have to have a profitable system to do this. You still have to be able to make money consistently trading. It just doesn't have to be as consistent, right? You can still make some mistakes. You could lose some accounts. But overall, day to day, you still have to be able to make money. If you can't, then you're not going to be able to get to payouts. So it's not like only because I take payouts is what makes me profitable. I still have to trade well to get there. But it allows me to take bigger losses, absorb them, not be stressed out day to day. That was the biggest thing. When I was trading, and Matt, my friend in the stream, could kind of vouch for me, and trading used to be so stressful for me. I used to be always stressed out, never happy. I would take profit early, should have held it. I didn't sell for profit, should have sold. It came back. It was always something that made me stressed out with trading. And I was never happy. I'll never forget the feeling though when I had my first $1,000 day. Matt, I don't know if you're still listening, but my first $1,000 day, I think we went to Hot Grill. I'm pretty sure. That was so long ago. 2017, maybe 2018. Tom, do I have a video on how to hedge to pass the accounts? No, that would be kind of bad to advertise publicly. Plus, it's not guaranteed because of the trailing drawdown. But if you do a 50K account, you only need 15 points in one direction to pass the account. 15 points is not that much at the open. Market Garden, I don't think we should be even worried about that. I think Apex is doing very, very well financially. I think a lot of people are struggling to even get to any payouts, and then they could copy trade the profitable traders. So I don't think there's anything to worry about from that standpoint. The only thing they would do light on evals, not on funded accounts, on evals. They don't check how you pass the evals. They don't look at your accounts. The system automatically does it. The system counts your days and it counts your profit goal, and that's it. There's no human going into your account seeing how you traded. There's no such thing. But with trailing drawdown, you could fail both accounts. So it's not like it's guaranteed. You have to have a system for it. Same thing. You have to have a system on how to pass. And then you're going to have a 50% win rate. So that means one eval is going to cost you twice, right? For passing one evaluation, you're buying 2 evaluations. But for me, it's worth it because I don't waste time on trading evals. That extra $33, I could start making actual money on that account very fast. No, on the funded account, they actually will check. So the funded account is different. You can't hedge on the funded account. You'll get banned from the company if they find that you are hedging. That's strictly not allowed. It says it in the rule book. It's way different. Evals and funded accounts are different. There's no money that Apex is losing when you pass an eval, right? And this goes across all companies. The only ones you can hedge in is when they have a consistency rule. If you have a consistency rule, then you won't be able to hedge. But again, I don't want to talk about this because it's something that you should be able to figure out on your own. But that was a fun stream. Cracked a beer. I'll be playing Call of Duty later, but I could be streaming that as well. I don't think I will. Wow, the game's over basically. 21-7. Well, actually, no, it's 2 points, 2 touchdowns. But I was rooting for Detroit, but I was sure San Francisco's going to take it. It's gonna be pretty fun Super Bowl in the Las Vegas area. Las Vegas is crazy. All right, guys. Where's the definition of hedging? You go long in one account and short in the other, in the same prop firm. My opening range is first minute. It happens in the first. I would say I'm out of the trade by 9:35. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. Thanks for tuning in. That was fun. Definitely gonna do it again soon. I can't do it next week because next week I got work. On the 11th is Super Bowl. If I don't do anything for Super Bowl, I could probably. I don't really care too much as far as going to a party. So I'd rather watch at home. But definitely the 18th. The 18th, the 25th, the 3rd, 10th, 17th. I'll be on every Sunday. How about long and short in the same account? How could you do that at the same time? It would have to be two different instruments, which I think that's fine. Will you make the switch to trading full time soon? No, I book as a wedding DJ, I book at least a year and a half in advance. I'm already booked for a lot of weddings in 2025. So I will, well, depends. There's no need to even think about full time and part time because it's doesn't interfere with one another. Right? My trading and my DJing does not interfere with one another. So I am not DJing at 9:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, that's for sure. Do it by micros and minis. I mean, you're not gonna gain anything by that, so I don't know what benefit you're gaining in that. Yeah, I don't know what benefit you're gaining by hedging a same account to minimize risk, but well, the market's ripping. I stopped out at the worst possible time here. Holy crap, guys. Well, volatility is picking up now. 10 points. This is 10 points, though. It feels like 50. Like, we get this type of move in one, I don't know, one 15-second candle at the open. But if you guys like trading slower price action, this is definitely tradable. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Don't forget to use code Alpine for your 1-day evaluations that end tomorrow. So stack up before the open. You could hedge, you could pass in 1 day, you could go long, you could go short, and some accounts, I don't know what your tactic is. And then if you don't want to do that, just take advantage of the 80% off, because 80% off is still a great sale, and you don't have to pass in 1 day. You could take as long as you need, 7 days minimum. 9:20, 9:30? No, I'll be on at 10 a.m. Oh, what is my pre-open range? It's not really that range. No, it's not specific to time. I call it opening range because it happens at the open, but it's the opening volatility trade, basically. It's hard to explain without showing it, and I showed it many times in the past, and I was just getting a lot of messages, and I still get messages about it to this day, and it's quite funny how everyone wants to see what I don't show. When it's only 21 ticks, it's nothing different than a regular trade. It's just 21 ticks. The only difference is that I take it over 30 contracts, because I take 10 accounts, 3 contracts per account. That's 30 contracts. So that's why I make a quick $3,000 before I go live. And then I also scalp. Yeah, so 21 ticks. You could figure out a few things. You could do different back testing and forward testing to get 21 ticks, because it's not like it's 21 ticks and 10 ticks of risk. It doesn't work that way. The risk is still high. I still haven't figured out the best way to risk on the account on the opening trade, but I'm gonna figure that out soon. If I could automate it, then it will get banned by prop firms. You have to keep that in mind. Prop firms would ban it really quick. There's gonna be some crazy volatility ahead. When? Tonight, or you mean this week? Why do you think that? Because of earnings? No, I stopped trading small caps in December. I made 10 grand this month. I mean, this year, last year, and I decided to just call it. It's too much stress for 10 grand. The squeezes were just insane. I mean, the stocks were just squeezed like crazy, and it's just been too many losing days. Too inconsistent on it. And I've kind of figured out the futures game. There's no point. But if I had to go back, I would go back. But the feeling of not having to risk my own capital is just so good. Like, trading is getting paid by trading. That was always my goal with stocks. It's like, all right, I'm going to have a 30K account. As soon as I make 30K on that account, I could withdraw 30K and start from 30K all over again. But at least that time, the second 30K is free, right? That second 30K is now paid for by trading, so I have less risk. Trading is free now, and it's paid by trading. And I could never get to that point. I would always set myself back. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm getting tired. I gotta get some food in me. I gotta do a lot of emails for my other business, and I'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. and it's gonna be a great stream. All right, guys. Oh, I'm saying if I was selling it. Demonty, whatever your name is. I mean, if I was selling it and teaching it, that's what I meant. I didn't mean automation. I don't need to automate it, because if it's for me, then I don't need to automate it. There's too much discretionary input to automate it. Although I'm gonna try something this year, I'm gonna try something to automate it and see how the automated version would work. Just so I could trade other accounts on 2 different computers, because I can't copy trade 30 accounts on Quant Tower. It would just not work. It would just probably make so many errors and would just probably crash on me or something. I don't know. So if I did it on 2 different computers, it's like I have Apex on one computer, and I have my bull knocks, 11 accounts of bull knocks, 3 with Top Step, 2 with my funded futures on a different computer. That's something that I would like to have automated, because it's hard for me to focus on both. Replicante also has issues. And Replicanto is on NinjaTrader, so you can't do that on Replicanto, because you can't log into multiple prop firms on NinjaTrader. But I'm pretty sure you could do it on Sierra Chart and on ATAS. So I'm going to try to figure it out and maybe do it that way. Yeah, high volatility is the issue. That's anytime copy trader has issues, is high volatility and latency. All right, guys, I am going to log off. Zach, only Quant Tower, Sierra Chart, and I think ATAS allows that. I don't think anything else does. Michael, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. That's what I try to do. Inspire people, not teach people. Just be like the rest of you guys. I'm no different. And we could all do it. All right? If I could do it, you could do it too. It just takes some grind and not giving up. Much appreciated, guys. Don't forget, code Alpine. The sale ends tomorrow. Okay? Thanks for using my code. Appreciate that as well. And I'll catch you guys on stream tomorrow morning. It's going to be a great week. And yeah, Tom, 30K. If everything goes well, next couple days, it'll be another 30K payout, which will be amazing. $35,000 in January, and then starting off February with 30 grand would be huge. It would be actually 29,500 to be exact, but it would be huge. But my goal is going to be 24,000. I'm going to set that as my goal, and I'll be happy with that. Even 20,000, honestly. But 24, I'll be happy with that, because that will put me at 100K in total payouts. But that's just the goal. If I even get 10K, it's still getting paid, and it's still good. All right, guys. I've been saying good night for the last 30 minutes. You hope to get to a payout soon. I hope we get there too. A lot of people are getting payouts, so it's getting better and better for all of us. The 1 day pass definitely helps. All right, guys. Good night.